our beautiful Sasha and what's the other name? Amaya? Can you unmute, please?
Okay, so I'm Sasha, and this is Mr. Amaya, and you can go first. I like to eat. I don't know.
Good. Like to eat? Me too.
I'm Sasha, and I like doing a lot of art, and yeah. Sasha, don't you like reading too? Yeah, okay, I like reading as well.
Oh, very nice. You like reading. Anything that you're reading that you like to share? I mean, anything that you read right now?
I mean, I finished the Harry Potter series, but I'm just reading it again.
Again. So wonderful. Thank you, Sasha. Thank you, Amaya. And I will welcome Akane. How are you, Akane? Can you come?
Hello, my name is
Want to see you?
Kane.
We don't see you yet.
Okay, let me try. Hold up. There. Okay. Hello. Hi. My name is Kane, and we're supposed to say the favorite food, right?
Yeah, something
Yeah.
favorite.
And I like noodles. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Thai noodles.
There. Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Welcome. Sanity, you look amazing. And please unmute yourself. And there's a lot of light. That's okay. We still can see you.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
Hi. So. Okay.
We all know that is Sanuti, so we know the name.
Yeah. So my.
Great light.
Wow. So my favorite food. I guess my favorite thing to do is either read or go biking.
Mm-hmm. You like riding too?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Thank you for sharing that, and welcome, Sanuti. We'll engage more, but before that, I will go to Nishan and Sohan.
Okay.
How are you?
Good.
Welcome.
Thank you. I'm Nilshan, and I'm going into 4th grade, and I like to play basketball, and I play the piano.
Wow. Beautiful. Welcome. And your brother?
His name is Sohan.
Something favorite, Sohan?
I'm Sohan. I'm going into kindergarten.
Mm-hmm.
And I like biking, and I do the piano, and
You do play piano. You have one at home?
and I like to do math.
You like to do maths?
No, math.
What is that?
Like 1 plus 1. Math.
You know, performing? Is that about performing?
No, math. Like addition.
MASS?
What?
Like what?
Like addition and subtraction.
Oh, you're doing maths, right? Wow, you like maths. I can tell. You look sharp. Wonderful. Thank you and welcome. So Sahan and Hasini.
Okay. Hi, my name is Sahan, and I am about to go to fourth grade. I'm 9 years old, and my favorite thing to do is play with my friends.
Wonderful. Hasini?
My name is Hasini, and
You can say anything.
Have a beautiful smile, Hasini.
How old are you?
4 years old.
Hmm?
4 years?
4 years old.
Mm-hmm.
What do you like to do? They like to know what you like to do, what you enjoy.
Like some food or something that you like?
You can tell anything you want. You can look at the camera. What do you like to do? You can tell anything. You can tell
Like reading?
Reading.
Okay.
Books.
And what?
I like reading books.
You like reading books. Wonderful. Thank you for sharing that and welcome. Anyone else? So welcome everyone. Looks like the message didn't go out to everybody. So maybe few people are missing from this group. So here's the plan. Bhante Sankicha was going to join the event, but he had some last minute arrangements, so he couldn't join. But we have Bhante Vijitha from Ottawa joining, and he will join towards, around 11. And before that, what we will do is we will learn some meditation and do it ourselves and learn how to calm ourselves down and prepare for the part 2 of the event. And we will also have some quality time talking about things. But before that, please join me to go with a bit of chanting, which will be with the focus of relaxing all your body, which is good, a healthy thing to do psychologically. What you will do is, as we do the meditation and chanting, I will guide you through, and you can join in any place that you feel comfortable. But with meditation, the guidance will be clear. With the meditation, we will be scanning the entire body and removing any toxicity that we may have built over the years of living and facing our life's problems. No matter what age you are, and people from different ages have joined, and this is going to be your unique experience where you will be having some fulfillment, some achievement also through the experience of joining with a spiritual event. Okay, so stay your videos on, but mics muted, and that will help me see what you are doing. Bhante Vijitha, who will be joining later, is very creative, and I know that he will do something wonderful with you all for the remainder of the time that he's given. And we will first put our palms together and close our eyes and chant with me like this. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato Samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Buddhang saranang gacchami. Dhammang saranang gacchami. Sanghang saranang gacchami. Dutiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami. Dutiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami. Dutiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami. Panatipata veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Adinādāna veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Kāmesu micchācārā veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Musāvādā veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Suramēraya majjapamā daṭṭhāna veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Homage to the Blessed One, Worthy One, the Enlightened One. I pay homage to the Buddha. I pay homage to the Dhamma. I pay homage to the Sangha. I abstain from killing. I abstain from stealing. I abstain from sexual misconduct. I abstain from telling lies. I abstain from taking drugs, intoxications, and alcohol. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Let's continue. Please chant together as you remember these. Itipiso bhagava arahang samma sambuddho vijjācarana sampanno sugato lokavidu anuttaro purisa dhamma sarathi sattha deva manussanang buddho bhagavati swakhato bhagavata dhammo sanditthiko akaliko ehipassiko opanayiko paccatang veditabbo vinyuhiti. Supatipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho. Ujupatipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho. Nyāyapatipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho. Samīcipatipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho. Yadidang cattari purisa yugani atta purisa puggala. Esa bhagavato sāvaka sangho. Pahuneyo pahuneyo dakhineyo Anjali Karaniyo Anuttarang Punyakhetang Lokassati Sadhu 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 Vandami Chetiyang Sabbang Sabbatani Supatitthitang Saririka Dhatu Mahabodhing Buddharupang Sakalang Sada Kayena Vacha Chittena Pamadena Maya Katang Acchayang kamami bhanti bhuri panya tathagata Acchayang kamami dhamma sanditthika akalika Acchayang kamami sangha supatipanna anuttara sadhu. Wonderful. Now you can begin relaxing your palms down and prepare yourself for some guided meditation. In doing this guided meditation, it is a help that you are doing for yourself. And how do you sit for the meditation? Please keep your back straight and your eyes closed and not touching your sibling as you are seated. So you don't pay attention to anything else and you take genuine effort to make use of this guided meditation. So now, pay attention to how you placed your hands. Put them comfortably, sometimes on either side of your legs, just you place them comfortably facing upwards, or sometimes putting your right palm on the left. So right hand on the left, just gently touching the fingers, a little bit idling and not really pressing hard. And your eyes are also closed, so you don't see anything. You have turned off sending any signals to what you see. So you are free from seeing. Also turn off your ears by not paying attention to any sounds. Turn off your nose by not smelling anything, but if you smell anything, just let it go. Not getting glued to it. Please also turn off tasting by not chewing anything right now. And keep your body in a comfortable posture so you don't feel much from the body except the ones that calm, the feelings that calm you down. Now, seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, physical sensations are turned off. Thinking is not yet turned off. Thinking is the hardest. We cannot force it to go away, but we can use this meditation technique to slowly relax the mind. That way, less and less thinking will occur, naturally. So take a deep breath in, hold it, and then immediately release it. Another one, deep breath in and release. Breathe in and you release. Breathe in, relax the entire body and release. Now you immediately come into natural breathing and do a little bit of body scanning to come back to breathing later. Relax your forehead as you breathe in and breathe out, which is a little bit of natural, little bit of controlled breathing. Relax your eyes. Relax the back of your head. Also relax your face, keeping a gentle, relaxed smile on your face. Relax also the entire head above your neck. No tension. Bring down any toxicity, any tension, any heated argument in your head, down through the neck to your shoulders. Shrug it off. Let it slip off your body. Relax your shoulders. Now your back is a straight line supporting your neck and the head. Your chest relaxed, your abdomen relaxed, your hands, elbows, your palms and fingers, these are relaxed. You now continue to relax the lower parts of your body, starting from the pelvis down to your thighs, knees, and your shin bones, the long bones below the knees, and you relax your ankles. Then you relax the soles of your feet. You relax your toes. You are now rooted to the ground. Roots go down deeper and deeper. You are now well established firmly like a tree with invisible roots rooted to the ground, very stable, very comforted, unmovable from any source, any sort of wind that comes your way. Very, very stable. Let go of any past, any future doing. Now that what is happening now is your breath. You don't pay attention to anything else. That is the center of your attention. Breathing happened. Breathing is happening now. Pay as much attention as you can to your breathing. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. That is the center of your attention now. Everything else is fading away. As you breathe in and breathe out, begin noticing the relaxation, signs of relaxation that you feel across your body. Move away from any pain and toxicity or any agitation you may feel in any part of your body. Everything and every part in your body is so gentle, gently relaxed. You are getting a step closer to Nibbana, to peace, to final peace, as you now stay focused on breathing in and breathing out, and what I am giving you as instructions. Only those, nothing else. Isolate these instructions and your breathing and let go of attention towards anything else. You are not in your house, you are up in the air. Forget about your surrounding. Allow me to take you into a deeper and deeper space, somewhere where you feel comfortable, gently held by air, the breeze that is giving you a gentle touch of comfort, love, and care. Let the universe heal you step by step as you are anchored with me, focused with me. Gently you breathe in, gently you breathe out. Breathe in, you know you are breathing in, you know you are breathing out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, attention to the body. Breathe out, attention to the body. Meaning you see your body's moving as you breathe in and breathe out. Shoulders moving, shoulders shrinking, shoulders moving. Take a deep breath in, notice these changes. Relaxed. Your body, hands have disappeared, legs have disappeared, meaning you don't feel much of a sensation from them. You are floating in the air, held gently by the breeze. You are seated on a cloud now, held gently, nothing to worry, no fear. You feel joy, you feel happiness, but you are still breathing gently, breathing in, breathing out. No imagining of anything, just this breath. You breathe in 1, 2, 3. Breathe out 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in 1, 2, 3. Breathe out 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. Less and less thoughts. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. A little later you will hear me ringing the bell. Then you slowly rise from this meditation. Enjoy what you have achieved. As it fades away, you take notice. All you did was to not pay attention to see things that you see, things that you hear, things that you smell, things that you taste, things that you can feel across the body, and things that you can think about. All the 6 senses, these you turned off, but you felt only the breath from your mind and the body. And put your palms together. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. You can also stretch your, mindfully stretch your, please, stretch your hands like this. You see? Very nice. And mindfully bring them up like this and bring them down. And again, feel the movements, bring them up and relax like this. Relax and up and relax. Very nice. Stretch again this way and put them together like this. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay. Perfect. So great. Let me share the screen with you because I wanted to show you something. This is a story time. I'm not sure if any one of you have seen this before. This is Story Time with Burley, Each Kindness by Jacqueline Woodson. Anyone seen this before? Has Sanuti seen this? Maybe not. So Sasha and Amaya, we both may have seen it.
I don't know if my sister has. I'm pretty sure.
Let's watch it again, right? Great. You hear it?
I can't hear the story.
Okay, let me also share the computer sounds. How do I do that? So there should be a way to do that. Okay, no, not that. It's this. Sometimes it just,
I think the sound is automatically delayed.
no, it should show up on the screen to share the computer sounds, which doesn't. Okay, now it showed up. Okay,
It's normally pretty delayed.
you hear it now?
Hello, welcome to Storytime with Burley. Today we are reading Each Kindness by Jacqueline Woodson.
You hear it now?
That winter, snow fell on everything, turning the world a...
You hear it now? You heard it? Good. So I want to make sure that you hear the story, not like last time.
That winter, snow fell on everything, turning the world a brilliant white. One morning, as we settled into our seats, the classroom door opened and the principal came in. She had a girl with her, and she said to us, "This is Maya." Maya looked down at the floor. I think I heard her whisper, "Hello." We all stared at her. Her coat was open, and the clothes beneath it looked old and ragged. Her shoes were spring shoes, not meant for the snow. A strap on one of them had broken. Our teacher, Miss Albert, said, "Say good morning to our new student," but most of us were silent. The only empty seat was next to me. That's where our teacher put Maya. And on that first day, Maya turned to me and smiled. But I didn't smile back. I moved my chair, myself, and my books a little farther away from her. When she looked my way, I turned to the window and stared out at the snow. And every day after that, when Maya came into the classroom, I looked away and didn't smile back. My best friends that year were Kendra and Sophie. At lunchtime, we walked around the schoolyard, our fingers laced together, whispering secrets into each other's ears. One day, while we were near the slide, Maya came over to us. She held open her hand to show us the shiny jacks and tiny red balls she'd gotten for her birthday. "It's a high bouncer," she said. But none of us wanted to play. So Maya played a game against herself. That afternoon, when we got back into the classroom, Maya whispered to me, "Bet you can't guess who the new Jacks champion of the world is." Behind me, Andrew whispered, "Chloe's got a new friend. Chloe's got a new friend." "She's not my friend," I whispered back. The weeks passed. Every day we whispered about Maya, laughing at her clothes, her shoes, the strange food she brought for lunch. Some days, Maya held out her hand to show us what she had brought to school. A deck of cards, pickup sticks, a small tattered doll. Whenever she asked us to play, we said no. The days grew warmer and warmer. The pond thawed. The grass began growing where snow had once been. One day, Maya came to school wearing a pretty dress and fancy shoes. But the shoes and the dress looked like they'd belonged to another girl before Maya. I have a new name for her, Kendra whispered. Never knew. Everything she has came from a secondhand store. We all laughed. Maya stood by the fence. She was holding a jump rope but did not come over to ask us if we wanted to play. After a while, she folded it double, rolled the ends around each hand, and started jumping. She jumped around the whole schoolyard without stopping. She didn't look up once, just jumped, jumped, jumped. The next day, Maya's seat was empty. In class that morning, we were talking about kindness. Miss Albert had brought a big bowl into class and filled it with water. We all gathered around her desk and watched her drop a small stone into it. Tiny waves rippled out away from the stone. This is what kindness does, Miss Albert said. Each little thing we do goes out, like a ripple, into the world. Then Miss Albert let us each drop the stone in as we told her what kind things we had done. Joseph had held the door for his grandmother. Kendra helped change her baby brother's diaper. Even mean old Andrew had done something. I carried teacher's books up the stairs, he said, and Miss Albert said it was true. I stood there, holding Miss Albert's rock in my hand, silent. Even small things count, Miss Albert said gently. But I couldn't think of anything and passed the stone on. Maya didn't come to school the next day, or the day after that. Each morning I walked to school slowly, hoping this would be the day Maya returned and she'd look at me and smile. I promised myself this would be the day I smiled back. Each kindness, Miss Albert had said, makes the whole world a little bit better. But Maya's seat remained empty. And one day, Miss Albert announced to the class that Maya wouldn't be coming back. Her family had to move away, Miss Albert said. Then she told us to take out our notebooks. It was time for spelling. That afternoon, I walked home alone. When I reached the pond, my throat filled with all the things I wished I would have said to Maya, each kindness I had never shown. I threw small stones into it over and over, watching the way the water rippled out and away, like each kindness done and not done, like every girl somewhere holding a small gift out to someone, and that someone turning away from it. I watched the water ripple as the sun set through the maples, and the chance of a kindness with Maya became more and more forever gone. The end. That concludes our reading of Each Kindness.
So thank you for watching it with me. Any thoughts? We got about 5 minutes before I welcome Bhante Vijitha. you raise your hand and unmute yourself and please share your thoughts. Yanuli?
We have to be kind.
Thank you, Yanuli. We have to be kind, meaning there may be moments where we may have not been kind. Where does it begin from, though? From our own heart, right?
Not only to people, but animals too.
You meant animals? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's move to Sasha and Amaya. Now that you have watched it 2 times.
Yeah. So, when this respect, I don't think. I think it's somewhat like, I mean, like it's better to be kind to someone than just like ignore them or like turn away. Like you don't have to be best friends or anything like that, but you just can't like be straight up
Giving
mean.
some attention, right? Because I remember when I was a child, at school, I wanted to feel belonged in. If anyone laughed at me, I take it home because I didn't know anything better. Does that happen to any child? Mostly, right? Yeah. Um, who is Akin here and Sanati here? And any one of you willing to talk? Please.
I
Yeah.
think in general, everybody should just be kind to one another, even if they did something wrong, like
Yeah.
do something really stupid. You don't just be nice to them. Like you don't have to be like Sasha said, be best friends with them. Just be like general nice. Like,
General nice.
yeah.
This general nice, it seems apparently that little girl in the video didn't have that general niceness. If only she had that, and she would not, she would not regret the ripple effects of the unkindness she had. So, how is kindness expressed though, other than being general nice? General nice. Um, Unmute, please.
I mean, like it could be just like a small thing, like just like helping someone out with maybe like a
We
math
have
problem
three.
or something.
What if I say we have 3 ways to express? We have our words, we have our mind, we have our physical action, right? There was one student who carried the books of the teacher. That was physical action. But we have our words, the way we speak. The way we speak also makes us, kind to others. Who joined from GLB Vihara? Is that Bhante Sankicha? I'm not sure. So think about that. Think about the ripple effects. Any last thoughts? So sometimes the message that I love to give you here is the ripple effects of kindness may be also felt in your heart, something that you don't speak, but people can tell when you are kind without words, without you speaking words, from your behavior, from how you have respected someone's space and honored their dignity. Just as you honor yourself, you have respected and honored the space of anyone who is around you. All right, with that, let me welcome Bhante Vijitha. He is here. Um, I'm not sure if Bhante has ever done a program to these children before, maybe not. Is this the first time, Bhante?
Yes, I think it's the first time. I haven't done any programs.
To this group, but Bhante does many programs everywhere. He has been offering many insights to children across the globe in many places. And Bhante also is specialized in spiritual counseling. So he visits hospital patients even during the pandemic, during this COVID time. He's that brave, and he never stays confined to one place. He goes and he stays safe, and he makes sure that everyone feels comfortable and well listened to um, in hospitals, particularly when they feel abandoned, isolated, unheard of. So he's outreaching that way. So we will have a lot to learn. Bhante is joining from Canada. He's currently living in Ottawa. He is one of the resident monks at Hilda Jayavardhana Rame, one of the temples of Bhante Mudita. And so Bhante, it's over to you. Thank you very much for accepting our last minute invitation to join this program and teach.
Thank you, Bhante. It's very nice being here. So I do my best to share some Dhamma with these wonderful children. Okay, so I hope everybody can hear me. So raise your hand if you can hear me. You don't have to unmute. Oh, good. So as Bhante Kusala said, my name is Bhante Vijitha. I'm, I live in Ottawa. So some of you might have been to Ottawa. It's a today is a very bright day and it's very sunny and I'm in good spirit as well. So I see you also in good spirits, and I'm very happy to be here and share some Dhamma with all of you. So I was told today during this 2 hour that you are, dedicating this time to learn some Dhamma, right? And I saw that you were practicing meditation with Bhante Kusala, and that was wonderful. If you can, if you want to ask questions, if you want to share some of your thoughts, you are very welcome to unmute you and speak up. And even if you have any questions to ask, so you are more than welcome to ask those questions. As children, we are trying to, do our best to be very good children. I know you all are good children, right? And children's means you is still grow, right? Like a little plant. Who has planted, flowers or small other plants? You all have done. Oh, that's wonderful. So you have contributed to the world by planting, right? So when you plant something, what do? We water them, right? We take care of them and we do our best to let that plant grow, right? And then after some time, we see flowers growing up, or we may see some fruits, or if they are vegetables, we see vegetables are coming out, right? But it takes time. Have you ever seen a plant like right after you plant it and see flowers and fruits? No, right? So we might have seen it on cartoons or right animations, the trees growing up very quickly. But in real world, it takes time, right? So what does that mean? It means a plant to grow and to bear flowers and fruits take time, right? So in between what we do, we take care of them, right? We take care of them with love, kindness, with our gentleness, right? So similarly, I see children are like that. Our minds, especially, are like that. So we have a lots of potentials to grow. So we have to take care of our minds and our bodies with kindness, compassion, and gentleness. Am I right? Yeah, when we do that, then we see we grow with lots of good qualities in life. And we start, like the plant bears flowers and fruits, we start having accomplishments, right? We start having lots of joy in life, and we start having so many things in life. And that, we start becoming proud of ourselves. And our parents, those who see us, become proud of us. Like we see plants, when they have flowers or fruits, we are so happy to see them, right? And similarly, when you bear those accomplishments, good qualities, when you have those wonderful things in life, everybody like to see you, right? Everybody like to talk to you. And everyone around you feels, joyful to be around you, right? So you are like that. And let's say, how old are you? And I see lots of children, and you all are not in the same age group, right? So you still have lots of time left to grow. Sometimes when we grow, we feel like, oh, we are getting old. No, as children, you have lots of time left, right? Lots of potential. So you have one thing that we have to be, mindful is to appreciate what we have so far. So let's talk about a little bit of appreciation. So if you can unmute and explain to me, maybe what appreciation is. I like to, I like you to involve in this conversation and just make it as more like live and as a form of discussion, right? What is appreciation? Anybody want to share thoughts? Yes.
It's like when someone does something good to you, you like thank them.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Yes. When someone does something to you in terms of good, right? And then you thank them, that is a form of appreciation. So that is in a way that we show we are grateful, right? We show that we are so happy that I know you are there for me. And I show it maybe through words, through a nice smile, right? Yes, that's wonderful. Yeah, that's a part of appreciation. Thank you for sharing that. Any other thoughts? Yes, Dur.
So pretty much appreciation is like, so if somebody does something to you, you think of it as good, or like there's different ways you could show it, like you explained. So yeah.
Yes. What is your name, Dur?
Sanity.
Saniti. Yes. Thank you for sharing that. Yes. Did everybody hear that? Would you like to say it again?
If somebody does something good to you, you think of it as good and value it.
That's right. Yeah. So there are two sides of appreciation, right? As you said, when we appreciate someone, we show that we are grateful and we validate the other person and acknowledge the other person, right? For example, let's say somebody is giving some food to someone, and when we say something, oh, you are doing something wonderful, we acknowledge that person's act, right? So that's a good thing as well. We kind of encourage them to do more. Yes, Putta. And what's your name? Somebody's raising hands. Yes. You are muted, I guess.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. My name is Kane. So when somebody says done something good for you, you could do something good back to them. Cause that work.
Yes,
Okay.
that's wonderful. Thank you for sharing that. Yes, when someone do something good for you, even it can be your siblings, right? Let's say you put a dirty cup in the sink. Maybe your parents or your sibling or somebody come and wash it for you. You can show that kindness, appreciating that action. Thank you for doing it, right? So like that, saying thank and showing that is a part of appreciation. Anybody else?
I have something to say.
Yes. What's your name, Putta?
Nilshan.
Ashan. Yes. So what would you like to share?
So like if someone gives you a present, then you should say thank you, even if you don't like it, so then their feelings don't get hurt.
That's very good. Thank you for sharing. Yes, because we have to show that we are very grateful, right? And we don't want to, be rude. We have to show that kindness. Well, thank you so much for giving this. This is wonderful. I love it. And you are so kind to think of me, right? So when we say these words, we show that how grateful we are. And we appreciate the other person's kindness towards us. Yeah, that's great. That's wonderful. Anything else? Okay. So you are wonderful. You shared a lot of insight, and all of them are very true. And there is one part is missing in this. I want to bring your attention. One part of appreciation is self-appreciation as well. What is it? Self-appreciation. So what is self-appreciation? It is easy for us to appreciate other people, right? When we receive some gift, when we receive some kind words, And we can say easily thank you. And there's another part of appreciation is called self-appreciation. What does that mean? What is self-appreciation?
Thanking ourselves.
That's wonderful. What's your name, though? Thank you for sharing that. Yes. Anybody else? What is self-appreciation? Yeah, so let's look at that, right? Self-appreciation is appreciating oneself, appreciating you. Sometimes we wait for others to appreciate us, acknowledge us, right? When we don't, when other people don't do that to us, what happens? We feel unhappy. Let's say you prepare a beautiful gift, right? And you want to give it to your friend. And you take time to prepare that, and you decorate it beautifully, and you gift it to your friend. And then friend maybe, he or she might forget to thank you. So then you might be thinking, or that person is not grateful. I spent lots of time to prepare that gift. That person, my friend, even didn't say thank you to me. Then what is going on here in my mind? We feel sad, right? We feel maybe sometimes disappointed. Why that person didn't thank me, right? So self-appreciation is sometimes we may not receive all the good things and thanks from others, but we can appreciate ourselves. For example, we take the same example. I prepare the nice gift, right? I give it to the other person. So I do it out of kindness. Am I right? Out of love, right? And because I am a good person, right? I am a kind person. That's why I'm doing it. So we have to appreciate that kindness, thinking, I am a kind person. I am a good person. So we can think that. That is called self-appreciation. Are you following me? So now I want to hear from you. What is self-appreciation? So let me explain it a little bit more, right? So that we can discuss about it. This is a very good point. This is something that we most of the time forget, even adults, even sometimes your parent, sometimes monks, as sometimes I forget it. Sometimes I see lots of people forget that self-appreciation. Let's say you clean the house, okay? Let's say you maybe do the dishes, maybe you clean it, and you make your bed, and you contribute at home a little bit to keep your home organized, clean, right? I hope you're doing that, even a little bit, right? So let's say your siblings, maybe your brother or sister, don't acknowledge it. And maybe your parents forget to say thank you, right? I'm sure you always receive, good and kind words from them. You are good, you are awesome, right? But sometimes they may forget to say that. At those moments, what happens is we feel so sad. I did lots of things, nobody even thanked me, Nobody even appreciated it, right? And at those moments, what we can do is we can bring this particular thing which is called self-appreciation, right? Instead of others to say thank and appreciation, we appreciate ourselves. How do we do that? We say, oh, I did this at home and I'm so happy because I'm contributing, and I cleaned the house and I am a good person, right? Maybe when my parents come home, they don't have to do all these things. Maybe they are tired. So I am a good child. I'm helping my parents. So when we say those words, we appreciate our actions, right? So let's take another example. You all study, right? You all study, learn things, accomplish things. And have you ever feel that, oh, I am doing good? Have you say, I am wonderful, I'm doing best? Have you say that? That's good. That's called self-appreciation. We have to thank because, you know, our body is working hard, our eyes, right? Imagine if we don't have eyes, can we see? No, right? And then if we don't have hands, what happens?
You can't use your hands.
Yeah, that's true, right? How difficult it will be. If we don't have legs, what happens?
Then you can't walk.
Yeah, that's true. So then, you know, how lucky we are to have eyes, right? And our hands, our legs, our body. How lucky we are. So we have to, you know, thank ourselves and appreciate. You know, from the morning until you go to bed, your legs, your hands, your eyes, and everything working so hard, right? Like good friends in your life. So you have to thank and appreciate and be kind to yourself. So that means we shouldn't overuse them. Sometimes we force ourselves to maybe, you know, play video games, and our eyes feels, you know, very hurting, and we still force, and that is not fair, right? And that is not being kind to ourselves. When we force too much, even when our eyes are hurting and maybe watery, and you know, we may be very sleepy, but still we push ourselves, and that is being unkind to ourselves. We don't appreciate what our eyes are doing to us. We don't appreciate how our body is, you know, how much our body is making our life comfortable. We just push too hard. So when we want to be kind and appreciate what we do, we take a good sleep, right? When our eyes are hurting watching the screen, we give a break, right? So that is appreciation, that is being kind as well. These are called self-appreciation. Okay, so now I want to hear from you, from your experiences. What is this self-appreciation? Yes, Dua. You are, I think, muted. I can't hear you.
Self
Yes.
appreciation appreciation means we thank ourselves and we thank others.
Thank you for sharing, yeah? Would you like to say it again?
Okay. So, appreciation is we thank ourselves and we thank others.
Yeah, that's good. Yes. So self-appreciation is we thank and appreciate, acknowledge, value ourselves. Yeah. Or we become very kind to ourselves. Yes. So I see two of you want to share and raise in hands. So I don't know the names, here is your name. So please introduce yourself and then share your thoughts.
Me?
Yes.
Okay. My name is Sahan. And I think we've met back in Potsdam.
Oh, you're in Potsdam.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I know you. Yes. So, what's your thoughts?
So, self-confidence is like when you do something right, like you thank yourself for like what you did.
Yes, that's so true. Yes. So it's more like acknowledging, right? And appreciating, thanking, and being happy about our own actions. For example, let's say we sit for an exam. Have you ever faced an exam? A test at school? Yes, right? Sometimes we do good. Sometimes we fail, right? Sometimes we have higher marks. Some days we may not. But we do our best, right?
Yes.
And we have to, I did my best. Next time I will work hard and I try to get more marks. But this time, maybe I was little take it too easily, right? But at least I did my best. Okay. So, yes, what would you like to say? I see somebody's raising the hand.
I would like, so I think that it means that you're like saying to yourself that you're grateful of what you did and you're happy happy even if someone else didn't thank you.
That's true, yes. That's wonderful, yes. What's your name, Puta?
Nilshan?
Nalchan. Yes, sometimes when other people don't thank us, we feel very sad. But we can be happy about our own actions. So we can be, joyful. Oh, I am such a wonderful person. I did this wonderful thing. And even though I don't receive thanks, but still I am happy, right? I'm not disappointed. That's a good thing, yes. Thank you for sharing. Anybody else? Yeah, I don't see anybody raising hands. Okay, so we were talking about self appreciation. You know about metta meditation, right? Do you know metta meditation? Meditation on loving kindness? Right. No? So metta, yes. I see some likes, and yeah, I'm sure you have heard that from other monks and you are doing it. Metta is a Pali word for loving kindness or kindness, love, friendliness. It's quite, a similar word for that. That's the meaning of it. So meditation on metta means cultivating, thoughts mixed with friendliness, right? So you may say when you do metta meditation, may I be well, may I be happy, may I be peaceful, right? So that is also, help us to bring this self-appreciation, right? So you as, living in America, you have good parents, you have a good place to live, right? You have good food to eat and good places to, become comfortable, right? And good water to drink. So what you don't have? You might come up with lots of things. I don't have that, I don't have this, right? But in general, we have everything, right? Yeah. So when we do metta meditation, we can also acknowledge everything we have in life. Oh, I have good parents. I have, good friends. I have a good place to live. I'm so grateful. And we can acknowledge and appreciate. So when we do metta meditation, it helps us to bring this self-appreciation as well and be more kind to ourselves. Okay. Do you have any situation where you felt that you were not appreciated or you were not acknowledged, and how you felt in those situations? Would you like to share? No? Okay. I'm sure you might have faced some situations like that where you felt not appreciated, not acknowledged, not thanked. Sometimes those experiences can be personal. You may be shy to share or you may not want to share, right? But remember this lesson, which is self-appreciation, okay? Sometimes we may not receive all these things from other people, right? Most of the times we receive, but there are some times, some situation where we may not receive those acknowledgements, those thanks. So at those moments, we have to be kind to ourselves and remind to appreciate ourselves about what we have done, our good actions, right? Okay. So that is all. I'm not going to talk more about self-appreciation. I think that's enough, because if we talk too much about self-appreciation, you may forget. Okay, but you can simply remember to appreciate yourself, appreciate your good qualities, right? And then that help you to grow more of those qualities, and it helps you to be more happy about yourself, and you will not be, you know, a grumpy person or unhappy or a sad person. You will be more a happy person, a, you know, a person with so much joy. Okay, so before I move, you know, explaining more Dhamma, I would like to ask you, is there is anything that you would like to ask, or anything that you would like to share, or any questions that you would like to, you know, ask and know about Dhamma? Is there any questions? Yes, I think I see someone is there to want to ask a question. No? Okay. Anybody? Okay. So let's watch a small video, and I want to, you know, share with you a little bit on mindfulness. Are you a mindful person? So I want to, you know, explain you a little bit on mindfulness today, and how we can use that to become a happy person, a better person. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen and play this short video. Let me. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So let me. Can you still see?
Yes.
How about the sound? Can you hear?
Yes.
You may have heard this word mindfulness. It's become.
Can you hear? Raise your hand if you can hear. Good. I'm going to play from the beginning, okay?
You may have heard this word mindfulness. It's become something of a buzz phrase of late. I'm going to give you one simple, serviceable definition, which is this. Mindfulness is the ability to know what's happening in your head at any given moment without getting carried away by it. Imagine how useful this could be. Just as an example, driving down the road and somebody cuts you off in traffic. How do you normally react? I think most of us, we normally react by having a thought, which is, I'm pissed. And then what happens next? You immediately, habitually, reflexively inhabit that thought. You actually become pissed. There's no buffer between the stimulus and your reaction. With just a little bit of mindfulness, in that same situation, you might notice my chest is buzzing, my ears are turning red, I'm having a starburst of self-righteous thoughts, I'm getting angry. But you don't necessarily have to act on it and chase that person down the road, screaming at them with your kids in the back of the car thinking you've gone nuts. Now, you might be thinking, don't I need to get angry sometimes? Aren't I justified? I would say yes, but probably not as much as you think. The proposition here is not that you should be rendered by mindfulness into some lifeless, non-judgmental blob. The proposition is that you should learn how to respond wisely to things that happen to you, rather than just reacting blindly. And that, my friends, is a superpower. How do you get it? The way to get it is through meditation. I believe that meditation and mindfulness are the next big public health revolution. In the 1940s, if you told somebody you were going running, they would have said, who's chasing you? But then what happened next? The scientists swooped in, they showed that physical exercise is really good for you, and now all of us do it, and if we don't, we feel guilty about it. And that's where I think we're headed with mindfulness and meditation. It's going to join the pantheon of no-brainers like brushing your teeth, eating well, and taking the meds your doctor prescribed for you. Let me just close by saying, mindfulness is not going to solve all of your problems. It's not going to render your life a nonstop parade of unicorns and rainbows. Nonetheless, this is a superpower, and one that is accessible by you immediately.
Okay, so did everybody see the video? So what do you think about it? Anybody want to share any thoughts? Okay, so we all sometimes the monk says do meditation. Maybe your parents may say do meditation, right? And you may also try to do meditations. And sometimes we may question why I should do meditation, why I should be mindful. So I find that video is very helpful. Meditation, when we become mindful, we can limit the time that we get angry, we get annoyed, right? We get unhappy. So we can limit those moments. What happens is, for example, let's say the same thing that we talked about, when someone does not say thank you, or show that gratitude, the first thought comes to us is that person is very ungrateful, right? That person is not nice. But instead we can be mindful and to think, oh, that person may have forget, and we can remind and be mindful, I shouldn't be disappointed because I am a good person. I did that with kindness. So I did a wonderful thing. And that is called being mindful. Are you following me? Yes, so that is called being mindful. That means we are not letting our mind to take us to unhappy side. So what we do instead, we encourage our minds to take us to the happy side, right? Because we always tend to forget very easily. How many times you forget to do things? So does your parent has to ask you a million times to do something? Yeah. Sometimes the parents may, have to ask 10 times, 15 times for some children to, do something. We sometimes forget, or we don't maybe sometimes care, right? But mindfulness helps us to be more aware of ourselves and not to, let our mind take us to unhappy side, but we encourage our mind to take us to happy side. So that is called mindfulness or meditation. And let's say you see something that is very disappointing. So the moment we see that, what happens? We feel so disappointed. Sometimes we get angry and annoyed. Instead, we can, mindfully see what is happening and do what we can and not get angry, disappointed, or sad. Why? It's because when we hold those negative thoughts in our mind, it is not healthy, right? So it's not healthy or good for our body or for our mind. I see some cute dogs on the background, on one of the background. So sometimes a sense of humor is good. Yeah? Okay, so how are you feeling? And are you feeling tired watching and learning too much Dhamma? Do you have anything to ask? I see somebody's raising hand. Do you want to ask a question or you just... You want to ask something? Yeah, so you can go ahead and ask.
I'm very tired.
You're getting tired? Yeah, me too. Yeah. Sometimes we get tired, huh? When we sit for a long time, watch something for a long time. Yeah, that is kind of a natural reaction of our body. So we're going to finish the program in few minutes. Okay? Anybody else? So any last questions?
No.
Okay, good. So I want to summarize what we discussed today. So we talked about mainly two things. One is self-appreciation, right? And then we talked about meditation and mindfulness. So the main theme for today's Dhamma sharing, I wanted to talk about self-appreciation. So I invite you, remember this, self-appreciation. You appreciate others as well as don't forget to appreciate yourself. Okay? So when we learn to appreciate ourselves, we can limit, the time that we worry, get disappointed, become sad, and all these things. And that helps us to be more happy, kind, and gentle to ourselves. Okay? So I hope Bhante Kusala is there. So let's wait for Bhante to join.
I'm here. Thank you, Bhante. This is amazing. So where am I in the video?
We can see you and hear you.
Perfect. Thank you. And this was, you covered self-appreciation, being appreciated, appreciating others, mindfulness as a powerful tool that we can use in our daily lives. And with this, we are going to conclude the program. Let us appreciate Bhante's time, his last minute joining the program, accepting our invitation. And, Bhante took his time, took his English is super clear that you all were able to follow and engage. And we only have few monks of this type who are able to, connect with the children and know what they want to learn from Buddhism, and guide them. So I trust that Bhante also enjoyed the time together. And let us all say sadhu 3 times to appreciate his time. Sadhu, sadhu. So have a happy weekend, you all. And we will meet again. Absolutely. We will meet again. As you know, Bhante Sankitcha will be coming to Detroit very soon. And when everything is moving as normal, we hope to continue our Dhamma, giving you more wisdom as much as we can. Take care. Any last minute thought, question? Hasani, go ahead. Unmute yourself, please.
Yeah, now you can tell. Say thank you first, okay?
Thank you, and I going to Young Pi. That's good.
Congratulations. Thank you for sharing. Akin, you really play with the screen. You seem to have a lot of fun. Any thought, Akin?
No, not really.
Saying have a good day, friend. Do a smile.
Yeah.
Be as happy as me. That's the puppy speaking. Beautiful. So tell your friends that you joined this program and share with them. I know you are connected with most of your friends and peers. Tell them that you joined this program and share your learnings.
Thank you. I'm going to.
Oh, Saniti, you are there. Thank you, Saniti, for staying through. It was wonderful that you shared your insights, and it was wonderful that you joined this program. And we will do more. And any ideas, please send us that we will use as feedback to improve our program. All right, I will end the meeting here. Have a great rest of the weekend. Saranai.
Thank you.
Bye.
Please, all, when you are home, do Budung Vandina Veda, do them regularly and do Pirit. That will be good for you.